What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's okay. King Quinn, typing is a challenge for me every day. Every day. So how are y'all doing? Are we doing good? Are we doing good? All right, let me read the rules because we're going to go through some screenshots and stuff. Most of it is not going to... Actually, we're not watching a video today. Katie Beach, thank you for joining the Just Saying crew. I appreciate it. I think isn't it with the crew? It's crew and above, I believe. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me go to my channel because I don't want to tell you a lie. Yeah, it's crew and above that gets into the Discord. So if I will redo that Discord invite link when we get off live today. Okay? That way you can get into the Discord. Yes, and my Wonder Woman. I feel really fighty today. So I got my Wonder Woman on. I'm ready to go. Okay, so let me go ahead and read the rules so we can get things established before we get into this mess. And there's a reason why I'm pulled over all the way over here to the side, because there I'm going to be putting in screenshots and stuff. So that's why it looks a little different. Alright, welcome to Xylie Gets Real Stream. Please do not call anyone out of their name, and I mean anyone. We'll get to that in a second. Please not call anyone out of their name. No racial slurs, isms, phobias, or shaming. No outside drama or personal beefs in the chat. Everyone is welcome here. And when I say everyone, I don't care if you're a Trisha fan. I don't care if you're a Mysterious fan. I don't care if you're a Shane fan. I don't care if you're even a Keemstar fan. I said Keemstar, so Baby Carrot's in the chat. You know how we do. I don't care. You can have discourse. You can have conversations. But what we're not going to do is be disrespectful. Disrespectfulness will get you kicked outness. Okay? Because we're all about respect here. Because I have a feeling we're going to have a little bit of everybody in here. Okay? I just have that feeling. Especially the way my Twitter was looking today. So, now that we've established that, and let me also establish this too. Hold on, excuse me. I don't care who you like. I don't care who you watch. I don't care who you're a fan of. Alright? I am not here to tell you who to watch and who not to watch. The only thing I'm doing here is I'm giving you my opinion on the situation. And this is only part 1. Because this is going to be several episodes. So this is going to be a playlist of sorts. So, yeah, kicked outness. Yes, Heather, that is the new word. Kicked outness. Because we're what? We're messy, but we're respectful here. And that way, too, because of some screenshots that I saw, that way, too, my viewers won't get pulled into a tweet because they said something disrespectful. Kind of saw that. That's kind of out of hand. Calling out someone who said something in a chat that I don't even think they had a channel. Not sure. So, we're not about that. So, if they come after anybody, they can come after me. Yes, please like and subscribe. That would be wonderful. Oh, wait. You know what? Before I say that, hold on. Where is the... alert box. Where's the alert box? Oh, God. The alert box is, like, literally over my face. Okay, hold on. I gotta move this alert box real quick, guys. Oh God, where am I gonna put it? All right. Okay, we'll put it there and. Okay. All right. Let me. Okay, boom. I moved the alert box. Yeah, the pitchforks are being aimed at every direction. Oh, well, they were aiming at me. When I made that tweet the other day when I said the Shane fans were getting riled up, the reason why I was saying the Shane fans were getting riled up because of what I was tweeting, they were starting to follow me. And then yesterday and today, they have unleashed. But it's okay. I don't fight with D Squad. Not going to. Alright. So now that we've established everything, let's get started. Hold on, I got 20 screenshots I'm showing y'all today, and that's not all the screenshots I have, but it's just it's the ones that go with today's lesson. Okay. I also put this on Twitter. And I mean this wholeheartedly, and I mean this with anyone's video. Anyone's, even mine. Even mine. Okay? When you see a hit piece on somebody, all right, you need to ask yourself the 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. Now, the why in this situation is a little bit more extravagant, but we're going to glaze over it. All right, we'll get deeper into that in other episodes. But you got to ask yourself the who, what, when, where, and why. So, and I'm going to do it in order. Yeah, everybody's up in here. Alright, so let's start with the who. The who is obviously Trisha Paytas and Mysterious, right? Now, Trisha Paytas is a known troll and known for lying and stuff like that. She's known for it. She's been known for it since she started YouTube. Alright? Trisha's also known for the following. And this doesn't even cover everything. This is just stuff that I picked up from different videos and stuff like that, okay? Oh yeah, these are my black ones. My pink ones, the ones with the pink on the bottom, they were starting to get scratched up. Alright, let's talk about Trisha's racism. Trisha's racism, fetishizing black men, wearing a wig, that wig she was wearing, the one with the braids, that was the most horrible looking wig I've ever seen in my life. They weren't even spaced out. They're all... ugh. Anyway, wearing a wig and wanting to know why she can't wear it because she's a white girl. Saying the N-word. Fetishizing being she's Asian. Trying to do an Asian-like voice. Her famous line, I'm also not racist because I eat rice. Goes through a video to see if stuff is racist, qualified because she likes Hello Kitty. Talk about how the Japanese shouldn't be mad about people talking about sex because she hears that they get molested on trains over there. Doesn't know the difference between North Korea or China. Talked about illegal immigrants and drug trafficking. The wall. Remember her good old, I'm voting for Trump and this, that, and the other? Immigrants taking our jobs. Well, we know what that was. Hello, you pissed off the Latino community. Saying, make America great again. And says, I'm over the Mexicans. Saying, because I'm straight and I'm white, I'm not allowed to have an opinion on anything. And I'm sure as hell there's more to that. Oh, don't worry, Jamie. I got plenty of notes. I have spent the last 48 hours and I have been hopped up on Mountain Dew and coffee. I have probably gotten maybe maybe 10 hours sleep within the last 48 hours. I've gotten really good at Reddit too, by the way. Alright, so let's talk about, real quick. So are we, member? Did I get a new member? Wait, what? Oh, okay. There you go. I was wondering what you were saying, bitchy. It threw me off. I was like, wait, did I miss somebody becoming a member? All right. Let's talk about her inappropriate texts and actions with minors. All right. Remember that video with her and Shane Dawson and that kid who was, I guess, internet famous? I don't know. I don't watch them. But they were very inappropriate with that kid in that video. Remember that? Awesome. Alright, hold on, because I skipped some bookmarks. Alright, so Trisha Paytas has Twitter. Trisha Paytas' Twitter is on private, and she has 800? Girl, I am blind. Sorry, the diabetes kicking in. I haven't had enough rest in my eyes. 864 K followers. Her YouTube has over 5 million. Oh, what are you doing? Alright. Keemstar calls her out. Now, I don't know what drugs Trisha was on. But former, I'm just going to say user, because it's Keemstar. He'll say anything. User Trisha Paytas had many old tweets and videos resurface of her sexualizing, pursuing underage boys. Here she is right here. Hold on, because you know I'm blind right now. But obviously can't bang you because obviously I'm old enough to be your mom. Legit. How old are you? You could be my son, but I would still fuck. That's cute. Justin likes curves. Baby, I know you're underage, boo-boo, but these bumps and humps on my body would gladly go to jail for you. My Scotty McCreery is on Jay Leno tonight. He's my inappropriate and underage fantasy. Love you, boo-boo. Though I have to say my Adrian Brody crush might cause conflicts with hubby in my head, Romy Polanski. Such a tough decision. I think VH1 should do a reality show revolving around women vying for the love of Roman Polanski. What would it be called? Sign me up. Yeah, girl, she said bumps and humps. So, I'm showing you all that because I am establishing that before the narrative gets spun, because I don't know, stans have a way of adding shit that you didn't say or not reading correctly on what you say. I'm establishing that Trisha Paytas is a piece of shit. And that is exactly how I look at Trisha Paytas. I do not condone her actions over the years. She has pissed off almost every community you can think of. And, yeah, Skip, literally a whole Buff JF pit to pick from to call her out on. We'll get to that. But I wanted to establish that I know Trisha's past. And what I shown, that's not even all of it. It's a list an arm long, and I was like, I'm done writing. Okay? I mean, you got the whole John Bonet thing. You got where she, there was another, I think, an influencer that was killed, and she was, you know, I can see where she was mocking that. I don't even need my headset on. Why do I hell have my headset on? All right. So, I'm just establishing that I know how Trisha is. Okay? Okay. Now, let's go to Mysterious T. Not much on her. Not much. I mean, she doesn't have like the YouTube history of Trisha. I mean, very few people have history that hard, but you know what I mean. Alright? Well, I would say I accidentally put this on here, but I'm being a shady lady today. That was her old profile on Twitter. I stand with Shane Dawson. You don't have to like him, but don't judge me because I do. Check out my YouTube, Speak on What's Right. Here's her current Twitter. Excuse me. Her current Twitter, anti-cancel culture. Ma'am. Can I stop and say something real quick? You are literally in the middle of canceling Trisha Paytas, and yet you're anti-cancel culture. Ma'am. Ma'am. You are literally in the middle of canceling Trisha Paytas, and you whatever. Okay. Well-researched videos. She does research well. And no bullshit. Check out my YouTube channel linked below. Okay. Now, one thing I will give her is she's a really good editor. The way she edits her videos really, really well. Really, really well. And I would never take it from her. Here is her YouTube channel. She has, 44K subs. Good for her. She has really blown up because in August, she says on the positive note, we are at 100K views, and I think that was the first Trisha video. And this was August 26th. And we hit 12K subs. Well, she went from 12K to 44 in a month. Okay? We can thank Papa Gut for that one. Because he started watching her videos, sending people over and stuff like that. You know, no big deal. She got a shout out. He was looking at her videos. Hey, I'm not mad at the hustle. I am not mad at the hustle. Alright, let's keep that up there for a second. So that is The Who. Trisha Paytas, Mysterious T. Let's go to the what. 7 months ago, she did her first Trisha video, the first one that I can see because there has been videos deleted. We'll get to that in a little bit too. 7 months ago, she did her first Trisha video about the Hair by Jay situation. Okay. A month after that was part 2 talking about how Trisha ends her friendship with Shane. Now she has they're down now. Now she has the 2 videos, Trisha Paytas Before the Fame, The Dark Side of Trisha Paytas, episode 1 and 2. Oh, those are the videos that are blowing up. Episode 1, it was either made in late July, early August. I think it was late July. And I can only tell that because of screenshots that I've seen and people like, hey, watch this, stuff like that. So I'm kind of guessing. Episode 1, she talks about her book and her upbringing, etc. How she was about talking about her classmates and her teachers, etc., them. She believes she believes that the book is the most authentic Trisha, and she shows you reasons why. I rewatched the 2 videos that are down. I rewatched them today. I had them downloaded, and it's funny to me what's kind of picked apart, as in what's truth and what's not. But she did a good video. She definitely did her research. She showed videos with Trisha, saying one thing, saying another. I get it. She believes the book is the most authentic Trisha. She basically goes through her childhood. Okay? At 34 minutes and 30 seconds, Mysterious says, Mysterious said that she knew that children suppress trauma at a younger age, but she also said, I have never seen someone talk so positively about the person who caused the trauma, who caused the trauma. So I want y'all, we're going to do a mysterious little thing here. I want y'all to put a pin in it. Remember, she says, you know that children suppress trauma and at a young age, but I have never seen someone talk positively about the person who caused the trauma. Okay? That's right. Stick a pin in it. Part 2. Trisha Paytas, This Is Not Okay. The Dark Side of Trisha Paytas, Episode 1, Part 2. And here is where my problem starts. Oh, Malcolm, sit around. I got more to show you. Oh, Paranormal, you won't be confused. I promise. When I get done, you will not be confused. This is where I start to have the problem. She starts talking about the teacher. Now, with the screenshots I'm going to show you, I took out the teacher's name. Okay? At this point, I don't see the point in saying the teacher's name. So, the teacher and talking about Trisha's trauma and where she thinks her trauma comes from. If they can lie about everything else, they can lie about SA trauma from teachers. So here's my problem. Why question the SA at all? Mysterious T, actually, and there's a reason why I keep the T on there, and we'll get into that. Mysterious T, as good of videos as she can make, everything I listed in this notebook that Trisha done, she would have made a fan-fucking-tastic video. And because her videos are so good and so well edited, people would have ate it up. People would have ate it up. But why are we going for the SA so hard? Why the SA? We're not going to call out the racism, and we're not going to talk about the inappropriate sexualization of minors. Why wouldn't she talk about that? Ask yourself, why wouldn't she talk about that? Now, I want to say this. I want to say this right now. I understand that other SA survivors agree with Mysterious T. They absolutely have the right to. Anybody has the right to. It is a free. We live in. You have free thoughts and free mind. Okay. They absolutely have the right to, and I don't invalidate their SA or opinions. But going after Trisha's SA, because she changed things around so much, Mysterious T, I need to know, are you a licensed psychiatrist? Psychologist? Are you a licensed, and I don't want you to, I'm just saying. Are you a licensed professional to talk about trauma? Do you not realize what trauma does to people? Do you not realize what trauma does to people? All right. So I found this article, and it will be linked down below, as all three will be. Brain areas implicated in the stress response, including the amygdala, hippocampus, and prefrontal cortex. Traumatic stress can be associated with lasting changes in these brain areas. Now, we know, especially after the whole Keemstar debacle with the 21-year-old, okay, or 20-year-old, we know that human beings do not fully develop their brain until like 25 to 30. Am I wrong? So don't you think if someone under the age had received some kind of trauma in their life, it would fuck up that development? Don't you think there would be a chance to fuck up that development? I'm just asking. I'm asking for the people in the back. If you suffered trauma before your brain is developed fully, don't you think that would have an effect on your brain development? Yes, it literally does. Now, Mysterious sat up on a live and she says, I don't think it was the teachers, but I do believe it was her stepfather or the boyfriend or something like that. Okay, that's your opinion. I get it. But don't you think that would have fucked up her brain to develop properly? If she suffered the trauma that you admit you think she suffered? I'm just asking. Effects of traumatic stress. Traumatic sensors, such as early trauma, can lead to post-traumatic stress disorder, which affects about 8% of Americans, sometimes in their lives, as well as depression, substance abuse, disassociation, personality disorders, health problems for many trauma victims. Can be a lifelong problem. And this article, I don't even know if I call it an article because it's a .gov. So this thing here covers a lot. It's really good. All right, let's go to this one. From the Mayo Clinic, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a mental health condition that is triggered by a terrifying event, either experiencing or witnessing it. Symptoms may include flashbacks, nightmares, and severe anxiety, as well as uncomfortable thoughts about the event. Most people who go through traumatic events may have temporary difficulty adjusting and coping, but with time and good self-care, they usually get better. If the symptoms get worse, last for months or even years, and interfere with your day-to-day function, you may have PTSD. Intrusive memory. Symptoms of intrusive memories may include recurrent, unwanted, distressing memories of traumatic event, reliving the traumatic event as if it were happening again, flashbacks, upsetting dreams or nightmares, several emotion, distress, and physical reactions to something that reminds you of the traumatic event. Avoidance, trying to avoid or thinking and talking about traumatic event, avoiding places, activities, and people. Negative changes in thinking and mood. Negative thoughts about yourself and other people, hopelessness, memory problems, including not remembering important aspects of the traumatic event. Put a pin in it. Difficulty maintaining close relationships, feeling detached from family and friends, lack of interest in activities you once enjoyed, difficulty experiencing positive emotions, feeling overwhelmed, feeling emotionally numb. Changes in physical emotional reactions, being easily startled or frightened, always being on guard and danger, self-destructive behavior such as drinking too much or driving too fast, or drug use. Trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating, irritability, angry outbursts, or aggressive behavior. Overwhelming guilt and shame. Then there's this one. How trauma impacts 4 different types of memory. Are y'all keeping up with me? Are we good? Because I know I'm not looking at the chat. Are we good? Are y'all keeping up with me? Are we good? Okay. So, we got the semantic memory. What it is. The memory of general knowledge and facts. Facts. Example. You remember what a bicycle is. How trauma can affect it. Trauma can prevent information like words, images, sounds from different parts of the brain from combining to making a semantic memory. The temporal lobe and inferior, whatever that word is, cortex, collect information from the different brain areas to create a semantic memory. Episodic memory. What it is. The autobiographical memory of an event or experience, including the who, what, and where. Example. You remember who was there and what street you were on when you fell off your bicycle in front of a crowd. How trauma can affect it? Trauma can shut down episodic memories and fragment the sequence of events. The hippocampus is responsible for creating and recalling the episodic memory. Implicit memory. Go to the emotional memory. The memory of the emotions you felt during an experience. When a wave of shame or anxiety, example is when a wave of shame or anxiety grabs you the next time you see your bicycle after the big fall. How trauma can affect it. After trauma, a person may get triggered and experience painful emotions, often without context. Related brain area, the amygdala, I was horrible in science class, okay, don't judge me. Plays a key role in supporting memory for emotionally charged experiences. And then we're going to go to the last one. Procedural memory. What is it? The memory of how to perform a common task without actively thinking. Example, you can ride a bicycle automatically without having to stop and recall how it's done. How trauma can affect it. Trauma can change patterns of procedural memory. For example, a person might tense up and unconsciously alter their posture, which could lead to pain or even numbness. Related brain area, the striatum is associated with producing procedural memory and creating new habits. So basically, trauma can really fuck you up. Trauma can, especially while your brain is still developing, trauma can really fuck you up. Because trauma could have an effect on how your brain develops because it wasn't fully developed before the trauma came to you. Before you got the trauma. Memory loss, not recalling details correctly. Now, it happens to adults too. SA victims go through that. Sometimes they can't even point out the person that did it to them. Or they can't get a good enough description of who did it to them. Or they can't remember how it happened. Trauma does that to people. Again, I'm no Trisha Stan. I'm not. But when I get messages from viewers and subscribers that come to me and tell me how hurtful that part 2 was, because they feel like, because they have some memory loss, and they can't for a fact point out at someone, I feel like I have a moral obligation to fucking say this shit. And this is coming from a person who really don't even like talking about Trisha at all, unless she's involved in another drama. Now, speaking of which, alright, first, before I go into this, how are we doing in the chat? I saw somebody say something to Zell. What did Zell say? Zell, what did you say, baby? Oh, I'm Mig. Thank you, Pigeon. Yeah, thank you for trying to help me. I wasn't looking at the screen because I'm not really doing a video, so I'm not... Listen, I haven't done one of these in a long time, okay? I've been doing nothing but videos for a while. Alright, Zell. Zell, whatever it was, we support you here. Alright? And this is a safe space for you. And welcome. It's Malcolm. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay. So, I'm about to go on a rant about that teacher. Okay. Alright. Now, this came from Mysterious's video. I hid the teacher's name all over the place, because at this point everybody knows names, so it doesn't fucking matter, alright? Now, this is her reasoning on why Trisha is lying purposely. But I have another possible explanation. I worked in retail for 20 years. And you know the one thing I learned about working in retail? Customers don't know how to read. Or they don't read the whole thing. I mean, hell, it happened to me today on Twitter. They don't read the whole thing. Now, she said she put in the exact thing that Trisha said go look up. And this is what she came up with, okay? In the pink, about a middle school teacher pleads guilty to child P charges, it came up when looking that up, okay? But if you click on it and you read it, it's not about the teacher Trisha named, all right? But then the second part is about the teacher, and it's obituary. All right? Yes. I believe this is the obituary. Now, either Trisha looked him up, and I'm giving you possibilities. Trisha could have looked him up, saw the top part, saw the bottom part where the bottom part says his name, and thought that the top part was about him. Because why would this pull up if it wasn't about him? Think about it. And didn't read the article, just saw the headline. Or someone that knows Trisha looked him up, saw the same thing, and told Trisha, yeah, he got arrested. Because isn't that what she said on Frenemy, saying, someone told me he got arrested? Oh no, Casey, I'm not done. I'm not done. Believe me, I'm not done. All right. I got this screenshot today from her second video. Again, I haven't downloaded, so that's how I got the screenshot. All opinions are my own, and opinions are not facts. So it's your opinion that she didn't get M-word or SA'd by any of her teachers. That it happened through her stepfather or boyfriend. I just keep wanting to say boyfriend, but I think stepfather. Those are your opinions. Now, this is a big reason why I'm still putting T beside her name. She really likes Keemstar, y'all. There's a lot of likes on there for Keemstar. Keemstar's biggest problem and them boys' biggest problem about T channels is they state their opinions as facts. They state their opinions as facts. Now, the fact was that teacher was not arrested. But do we really know? How would we really know if he touched her inappropriately? How would we really know if he touched her or any other teacher touched her inappropriately? Because I can tell you it happened to me. Okay. Now this one kind of burns my ass a little bit. This is a screenshot of a community post. I want to comment on one thing that I've been seeing everywhere. Just because he was a good person doesn't mean he couldn't have done it. Good people do things to people all the time. If you watch the full video, she says that a lot, by the way. If you watch the full video, this is so much more than that. He was a good person. I'm not talking on everyone's experience here. I'm talking about what I've gathered based on Trisha. Him being well respected ties into everything, but it's not just that. I included everything, including the crime rate. What the hell crime rate got to do with it? Because guess what crime rate is based off of? Crime rate is based off of people who got caught. It's not based off the people who didn't get caught. So what the fuck does crime rate have to do with anything? And those small towns, you never heard of the Good Old Boys Club? Where they protect each other? You never heard of that scenario before? Because I can tell you now it happens. It happens in big cities too, actually. What, because he's a veteran? He's a Vietnam veteran. That he couldn't have done it. He was a good standing member of society, so he couldn't have done it. You know who else was good standing members of society? Priests. Preachers. Let's talk about the elected officials being caught in the shit. R. Kelly had people singing his fucking music in churches. They covered up his sickness too. You know how they covered up his sickness? He married 15-year-old Aaliyah, and you know who the blame was put on? It was put on her because she was fast. But he got the nudge like, good job, guy, good job. And they were singing his song in fucking churches. And church services. I believe I can fly. He was a good standing member of society. He's been torturing women for years. Accolades don't mean shit. Because there have been plenty of good members of society who has done some fucked up shit. And I don't give a shit about a crime rate. It's a small town, and crime rates are only based off of who gets fucking caught. Are you going to say that there's no domestic violence in that small town with the great crime rate? Oh, it couldn't have happened. That partner couldn't have beat the other partner because the crime rate's so well. Put in another crime when you make that statement. Do you know how many molestations and essays go unreported? But the crime rate was well, y'all. The crime rate is good there. So, you know, that's gonna be our proof or our opinion. But remember, guys, all opinions are my own, and opinions are not facts. So let's finish this. I included everything, including the child rape, because it is important to the story. It's everything that I mentioned in this video, not just one specific thing on why this situation is so messed up, which is why I said to watch the full video. That's all I wanted to say, because I've been seeing this everywhere, and while I understand that people have different experiences, I'm focusing on what Trisha has said, which is why I gave so much evidence outside of him being a good person. Please focus on the situation as a whole. Oh, I am, honey. I'm focusing. I have spent the last 48 hours focusing. My eyes feel like they are burned out of my head because I've been focusing. But again, please focus on the situation as a whole and not one specific thing, because that's not what is in the video. Thanks to everyone that's been so supportive, including the creators in the YouTube community. Speaking of the creators in the YouTube community, Repzilla, I got something for your ass too. Because you just proved to your ex-friends you are a T-channel, and you will be known as a T-channel here forth out, because you went off the research of someone else. And you, as an SA advocate, are okay with this? T-channel Repzilla. T-channel Repzilla. Tell me I'm wrong. Manda Pants, thank you for the $19.99. I know tips was going to pop up here any second now. Thank you.
Is that the Xylie in my chat right now?
Oh, it's covering it.
Can you?
There it is.
Xylie, can you do me a favor and confirm if that's really you in my chat?
Thank you. I appreciate it, Manda Pants. Oh yeah, Repzilla too. He is now a T-channel because he just proved them boys right with his video. Oh, and best believe I'm gonna get Repzilla too. It's just I'm concentrating on this right now. But he's coming. Maybe like at the end of the week. Okay. So, let's start with the win. So we've already done who and what, correct? Let's start with the win. Well, technically, it started 7 months ago, but it goes deeper than that. Malcolm, you still here? Because I need you to see this part, boo-boo. Oh, yeah, there you are. Okay. So let's start with the win. Started 7 months ago, but it goes deeper. Which one am I on? Number 14. Mysterious. April 6, 2021. I'm ready. Can't wait to see what he has coming. I know it will be amazing. I just hope Trisha doesn't try and ruin it for him. She makes me so nervous. Oh. 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 I mean, that's weird. That's suspicious. That's weird. That's suspicious. (4/16, 2021). If she is only real and honest in this book, like she says, then she is being untruthful about some messed up stuff in the present time. I am currently working on something pretty big with Trisha. And if I'm right, she has done something that should make a lot of people angry and upset. Oh, it made us angry and upset, all right. She wrote this at 4/6. 10 days later, she came out with that. That's weird. That's suspicious. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. So that's the win. That's the win, okay? So we did who, what, and when. Where? Okay, the where, I don't, hello, it's here. The internet, all right? TikToks, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, easy. The where is the easiest one. The internet. Y'all ready to see the why? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to see the why. While I light my cigarette. All right. Well, the why. Oh, thank you, unapologetically curious. I have a problem saying unapologetically. Thank you so much for the 10.
Is that
I
the
appreciate
Xylie in my
it.
chat right now?
Thank you so much.
Hey, Xylie.
Xylie, can you do me a favor and confirm if that's really you?
Oh, I'm not showing y'all all the receipts tonight. No, because we have different like parts we have to go through. Y'all not seeing everything tonight. I only pulled up 20. We're on number 15 right now. No, number 16. So you got 4 more receipts to go. But we're going to have a discussion. Okay? Oh, wait. We do have to listen to a piece of a YouTube video. Alright. This was September 2nd, 2020. I like her. Thank you, Trisha Paytas, for being a great friend to Shane Dawson. You are the only one that has stuck up for him the entire time. So happy Shane has people like you in his corner. Oh, by the way, Mysterious T, you might want to delete that one because I got that one off of your Twitter today. Because you only have 1,000 tweets left. You had at one of the screenshots I saw, you had about 4,000 tweets. So you deleted about between 2,500 to 3,000 tweets. You missed some. Okay? You had a whole ass thread about Shane Dawson, but you missed one tweet. Just saying. So you might want to go back and delete some more. Because I got this one off your Twitter myself. So, she was thanking Trisha September of 2020. She's a Shane stan. We're going to go back to this one in a second. Shane Dawson, June 21st, 2020. I deleted everything. I'm done. For those who wanted me to address it, I did. I'm sure you can find it reposted somewhere, but I don't want this energy in my life or in my timeline. I'm too sensitive for this shit and I'm done. Mysterious T, August 17th, 2020. Waiting for your return, miss you, and ignore the ignorant people. Yo, we're ignorant, y'all. We ignorant. We're ignorant, y'all. Ignore the ignorant people calling you things you're not. They just all jump on the cancel bandwagon. Isn't there a cancel bandwagon going on now? I'm just saying. And Trisha's really easy to cancel. But it's just how you're going about it what sucks. They're just all on the cancel bandwagon and people become so sick themselves. I know you are changed and such a good person. Don't let anyone make you think otherwise. Oh no, wait, there's more. Alright guys, I gotta blow this one up because again, the eyesight's not working right now. Alright, hold on. Give me a second, let me blow it up. Alright, okay, this person says, and I meant to mark them out, he literally acted like he was jacking off to a poster. Oh, Mermaid, thank you for the $9.99, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. He was literally acting like he was jerking off to a poster. Oh, wait. Did it come up? All right, let me go. Let that go through. Oh, and thank you for the subscribe. Thank you. He literally acted like he was jerking off to a poster of a little 11-year-old girl, and you're saying that it isn't being a pedo? Oh, by the way, the tweet above that was deleted. I got this off for Twitter, too. It still doesn't make him a pedophile, rolly eye face. It's a joke.
Is that the Xylie in my chat right now?
There we go. I was waiting for him to come up. Hey, tipster.
Xylie, can you do me a favor and confirm if that's really you in my chat?
I've seen this clip a million times. Let's keep circling because it needs to stay on the internet. Rolling eyes. Again, missing context. Yes, it's disgusting, but he isn't actually doing it. It's a fucking joke. No amount of clips that I've seen is going to make me change my opinion on him. But you know what, Mysterious? Opinions aren't facts. That little clip right here, that's a fact. That's something we tangibly see him doing. That's a fact. Funny how facts work. Now, I had to go refollow Shane Dawson because I was not going through all 4,000 of her followers to find Shane Dawson. So I had to go refollow him. And you know how they have that little followers you know section? Kiki Ray, Shane Dawson's countdown to Tana turning 18 so he could piss on Tana. Right? Thank you, Kiki Ray. I appreciate it.
Is that the Xylie in my chat right now?
Yes, Tipster, it's the Xylie. I hear it from my headset.
Xylie, can you do me a favor and confirm if that's really you in my chat?
Okay, so I went to follow Shane Dawson because I'm pretty sure the followers you know was going to be a hell of a lot smaller than all her followers, because I don't even have 4,000 followers, okay? Hello, I only have like 1,400, I think. So I went back to followers you know, and lo and behold, there's Shane Dawson. Now, here's the funny part. Mysterious runs with a crew. And there is rumor, and it is my conspiracy. Remember, it's my opinion. Opinions are not facts. Because I don't know it, I can't prove it. But one of her crew members has a video that is no longer on his channel, or their channel. I don't know the pronouns. I'm sorry. I'll just say they, because I don't know. Because I don't want to disrespect. Had a video that talks about Shane Dawson being up in their DMs. Mysterious runs with that crew. And that same person, who was a content creator, that had a video, supposedly had a video, because I haven't seen the video. I wish I could see the video, but I doubt I'll ever get it now. About Shane Dawson being in their DMs. Or mentioned that Shane Dawson was in their DMs. Malcolm, welcome to the Wake Up. Wow, this is so much. This shows clear bias. Therefore, it puts validity on all of their videos into question. This is a bigger deal than a lot of people think. Sure is. I've got more. I've got more. Mermaid, $4.99. Funny how facts work. Yeah, funny how facts work, huh? It's amazing what a fact will do. Oh, wait, let me, I'm gonna have to blow this one up, too. Let me show Tipster's little thing that comes up. I didn't even think about putting it over everything. Sorry about that, guys. But thank you for the super chat, Mermaid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright, let's blow this up.
Is that the Xylie in my chat right now?
Yes, it is.
Can you?
Thank you, Tipster.
Xylie, can you do me a favor and confirm if that's really you in my chat?
All right, this person, I cleared out their name, so I erased it. Read the thread. There are plenty of survivors. There are real people who have spoken out about what Shane did to them. You don't want to hear it, so you're ignoring the evidence. You're complicit. There are no victims of actual sexual abuse. He made jokes on Tiny Chats, with his mother, by the way. He made jokes on Tiny Chats. If they were actual victims, then they should go to the police. But until I hear there is a criminal investigation because victims come forward, I don't believe anyone posted on social media threads. That makes zero sense. People look for attention, and I'll believe it when the actual cops say there is a legit victim, but there is not. I guess we know now why the crime rate was so important then, huh? I guess we know now why the crime rate was so important. So, it is my opinion that Mysterious, being the Shane Stan that she is.
Xylie in my chat
oh,
right
Claudia,
now?
thank you for the 5. You have no idea how much you are helping
Xylie,
me
can you do
tonight.
a
A huge thank you.
in my chat?
Claudia, thank you. Thank you. I was getting sickened by people who were going by this. I appreciate it. Oh, wait, it won't let me move it. Where am I at? I'm on... There we go. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. So it is my opinion that Mysterious is a stan of Shane. She has deleted almost all her... She has deleted tweets. She has unliked tweets. The girl was busy. Homegirl was busy. I think she's really pissed at Trisha. I think she's really, really pissed at Trisha. Because Trisha was one of the last few remaining people to have Shane Dawson's back. Mysterious tease Lord and Savior Shane Dawson, and Trisha was Judas. So, instead of going after the racist stuff and inappropriate and sexualizing minors, because she can't do that because that's what Shane got canceled for, we're going to go for triggers. We're going to go for her essay. We're going to go for her mental illness. And you know what her third episode was going to be? Because she said it... Oh, wait. Oh, there's more. She said it on... when she talked to Papa Gut. Guess what her third one was going to be about? Jason Nash. Now, we all know Jason Nash and the Vlog Squad triggers Trisha. We all know that. She's hitting below the belt because she feels like she has a vendetta. But these are just my opinions and not facts. I'm just showing you some facts about my opinions. Make up your own mind. All right. So let's go to Papa Gut's channel real quick. Let's go to Papa Gut's channel real quick, okay? So the next why that I'm asking why she delete the videos and the tweets? Look how many videos she got left. Where's the D'Angelo Wallace one that she had about D'Angelo Wallace? Because she was pretty pissed off about D'Angelo Wallace, too. Where's the Shane Dawson video that praises him for what he did for Black Lives Matter and tweeting about them? And it has sing his praises. Where's that video? Huh. Well, looky here.
Girl character.
Papa Gut. September 18th. He uploaded this video educating myself on Shane Dawson. And look who he's watching. Look at that. It's D'Angelo Wallace. It's D'Angelo Wallace. And he's learned. And guess what Papa Gut did after he watched this video? And it wasn't even watched it. It was around this time period he had said, Shane shouldn't be on the platform. Okay. Alright. That's cool, that's cool.
Person that she actually...
September 19th. Chatting with Mysterious T. Audio trouble first 2 minutes. There was audio trouble. They had problems. That was on September 19th. Now here, we're going to start it from here. I want y'all to listen.
But we should, like, you know, plan a stream
either on your channel, my channel, so we can talk longer?
Well, we could just do it on both channels, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Definitely plan a stream. That would be a good thing to talk about. I have to watch your Shane Dawson video because that's a very loaded topic. I watched a video on it yesterday or the day before. People get very hyped up over that topic.
Yeah, so, they do. For sure.
Definitely. But they will definitely schedule another time to chat.
Okay.
So
that sounds good.
You take care. And
he wants to watch the Shane video after he just watched the D'Angelo Wallace video. Just to remind y'all, Papa Gut has 150K subscribers. Papa Gut is a big reason why Mysterious blew up, because he started watching her videos. And he liked her videos. Because her videos are constructed very well. They're constructed well. She does good editing. I'll give her that. I won't take that away from her. Social Blade. On the 18th, it says that she got rid of off her channel 782,209 views. Now we know the 2 Trisha videos was part of that. Guess what other videos are part of it? The D'Angelo Wallace video, her response to that D'Angelo Wallace video that Papa Gut watched, and her Shane Dawson video. Guess when I was asking about that Shane Dawson video, because I had watched it the day before. September 19th. This one was at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, it was 4:02 p.m. because that one was done like a 7. Hey, Mysterious T, where did your Shane Dawson video go? I was going to use it, damn it. Oh, I'm still using it. I got a copy. Does anyone have a copy of the Shane Dawson video that Mysterious made? I need it, pretty please. I got it. I think the reason why is because this big YouTuber right here would see her bias and would notice the motive. Cherry picking is not good research. Well, she edits well. So, now from what I heard from the live stream that she deleted, I don't need this anymore. What I heard from the live stream that she deleted, and I don't know why somebody messaged me while I'm live, it better be pertinent. Can somebody unhide Kiki Ray, please? Kiki Ray's not hidden. FYI to the person who messaged me. Yeah, I know, I saw. Okay, we're good. Alright. So, it's my opinion. So, September 18th, he uploaded the Shane Dawson, D'Angelo Wallace, he uploaded that D'Angelo Wallace video that he was reacting to. The 18th was the day that she deleted 782,209 views. The 19th, he had an interview with her and asked her about that Shane video. Now, from what I heard on the live stream, she explained the reason why she deleted that Shane video. And from what I hear, she deleted that Shane video because She didn't want anybody to think she's a stan. That's probably why she deleted all her tweets. Weren't we saying something about Trisha going private? Weren't we saying something about Trisha deleting videos? Weren't we saying something about Trisha deleting tweets? But you did it so people wouldn't catch your motive? Honey, you have been known as a Shane Dawson stan. I knew you were a Shane Dawson stan back in the day when I watched you. Back in the day when you worked with BX Beast Boy to prove Shane's innocence. I've been known you were a Shane Dawson stan. We all knew you were a Shane Dawson stan. No need to hide it. No need to hide it. That's weird. That's suspicious. Just admit you're a Shane Dawson stan. We all know it. Just because you hid some videos because... Okay, let's look through her videos. Adam McIntyre went up against Shane Dawson. Remember how I told y'all I didn't like snitches? She's a snitch too. Atting Team YouTube about all the videos he was making on Shane and Jeffrey. Trisha Paytas, we know he did. Dustin Daly, she went after Dustin Daly because, what is it? He had said something about either Jeffrey or Shane. James Charles because she likes Jeffree Star. D'Angelo Wallace because he made the Shane video. Toddy Westbrook because she turned her back on Shane. Has nothing to do with it. She went on a Katie Joy kick for a while because that brought in views. I get it. I understand it.
Is that
no hate.
Xylie in my chat right now?
Oh, and we're a Gabby Hanna fan too.
Xylie, can you do me a favor and confirm if that's really
Zell,
in my chat?
$5 for making me feel so welcome and safe here and being a commentary channel that actually makes good points without being vile or mean. Bit, you're great. Thank you. I appreciate it, Zell. My question is, what other videos did you delete? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Huh. Who, what, when, where, and most importantly, why? She not only has done a hit piece, because her first two Trisha videos, the one from 7-6 months, they weren't that bad. They were good videos, and they weren't, like, hitting deep. These last two videos on Trisha, and then the doubling down in the live streams, and people are just eating it up. Because Trisha's an easy target. She's a known racist. She's known for lying. She's known for being a troll. Hello, I covered it that she called herself Andy Kaufman. She's known for being inappropriate and sexualizing kids or underage people. But you went for her mental health and her SA. Did you honestly believe a fucking trigger warning on your video was going to make it where other people weren't going to be affected by that by watching it? Do you honestly believe a fucking trigger warning? Guess what, people? Trigger warnings, guess what they are? Trigger warnings are for the content creator to cover their ass. Just like my opinions are not facts. It's to cover their ass. Just to give you a little insight. Just like when they put up the fair use clause, it's to cover their ass. But if you do it under fair use, the clause doesn't stop shit. Just because you have the fair use clause up, if you play that video all the way through in normal fashion and you just upload that video, that's not fair use. That clause don't do shit for you. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. That's another one. It's to cover your ass. And of course, those are my opinions. Opinions aren't facts, just like Mysterious T says. So, questions, comments? I've gotten off my soapbox now. What did Man in the Pants say? It bothers me she is claiming Trisha hurt people with trauma because her videos can damage and hurt people who have trauma, SA, and misdiagnosed mental health. Yes, absolutely. And that's why when going after Trisha Paytas, you don't have to do the SA, the mental health. You don't have to do any of that. She has been problematic enough by a quick page and a half. I read you and showed you what you can get her on, but wait. We can't get her on racism and inappropriate sexualization of minors because what? 2 words, Shane Dawson. Because she would be called out as a hypocrite so fast. So, being that people already hate Trisha because of the shit with Ethan Klein and her and all that, she's a real fucking easy target. And you know what? A hate mob don't give a fuck. And that's exactly why what you see is happening. Paranormal Witch says, so what you are saying, she used her Trisha Paytas mental illness to defending Shane Dawson's bad behavior? No, that's, okay. What I'm saying is, she could have got Trisha Paytas on some other shit, but she didn't get Trisha Paytas on that other shit. Because Shane Dawson is known for the same shit. So she went low. She questioned her SA. She questioned her mental illness. That Dr. Drew show, I will link Marissa's video down below. And she gives you the link to that Dr. Drew show. Go watch that Dr. Drew show. Because where Mysterious cut it off, it looked totally different when that clip was longer. And then if you watch the whole show, holy shit. I'm just saying. She doesn't keep the same energy for Shayna Jeffrey. She absolutely does not. Or Gabby Hanna. There's a bunch of hypocrisy in there. A bunch of it. It's the attacking someone for their behavior issues and knowing they have mental health issues that gets me. The digging at things that are obviously debunked by symptoms of mental illness. Yes. And the Shane stands are getting charged. They've been under my Twitter all day today. So I had to put out a little FYI. If you're a Shane stan, I'm not arguing with you. I don't argue with D Squad. Now, if Mysterious wants to come on over, but she ain't gonna come over to me because she can't clout chase off of me. Oh, and another person I'm disappointed in, Cat Tim Barge. Ma'am, the shit Mysterious talked about you in your Jeffree Star article, and now you're caping for her? Oh, ma'am, you must not have seen what she said about you. But we'll see it in a different time. You must not have seen what she said about you, Miss Cat Tim Barge. I'm just saying. And now you caping for her? Because see, what she was trying to do, she was trying to get in good with them boys. And that crew. So she was going right along with the whole narrative. Gabby Hanna, Journo Gate, all that shit. I think did she call you worthless? It was something like that. She called you a name. But go ahead and cape for her. Go ahead and cape for her, Cat Tim Barge. Go ahead, girl. Not doing your research or who you talking to. Go ahead. And Mr. Repzilla, you gonna get it too. But I'm gonna finish with Mysterious T first, and then I'm gonna jump back to you. Because you done proved, yes, you are T channel. And I actually sat here and Repzilla, I have actually sat here and defended your ass saying you weren't T channel. And you literally proved me wrong with that video. Congratulations, Repzilla T. Because that's what I'm going to start calling you now too. Repzilla T. So next time when I talk about you and we put lips in the chat, I'm going to ask for lips and a teacup. Because you are Repzilla T. From this day forward. Y'all want to use that word against people? I'll start using it too. Just saying. Malcolm, I will DM you because I'm about to do that here soon. I got a Discord just for creators, and that way they can jump up with me. So believe me, this is going to be several lives long. This ain't it, y'all. This ain't it, y'all. Because let me tell you something. Your girl learned how to Reddit. I spent 12 hours on Reddit. And I would like to give a shout out to the H3H3 Reddit, the Frenemies Reddit, the 3 Trisha Paytas Reddits, and the Mysterious T Reddit. I would like to thank everyone involved in those Reddits. I appreciate it. Zell, Repzilla, Mr. I Stand Up for SA Survivors went with the same narrative that Mysterious T did. Didn't even question how do we actually know he didn't touch her inappropriately, and even went with the narrative that he was such a good citizen and a Vietnam War vet. But he's an SA survivor advocate though, right? Didn't even do the research on how trauma can fuck up your brain. You know what? Here's the sad part. You want to hear the sad part? And this is what I truly think. I think Trisha got trauma of some sort before her brain developed, and that is why we have had the Trisha that we have had since 2005 or 6. That's why we've had the Trisha for 15 years. Because I think it fucked her up. And I can sympathize with that. I can sympathize where it fucked her up. I do not sympathize with the sexualization of kids, and I do not sympathize with the racism. But I sure as hell can sympathize with her being fucked up. Thank you. Welcome to the Just Saying crew. I'm going to put up the new Discord link as soon as I get off here. So just give me a few minutes, okay? Thank you. That's what I think. Now, am I questioning what trauma it was? Absolutely not. And I'm not going to. It's not my place. Just like it's not yours, Mysterious T. And I hope somebody clips this. It is not, who do you think you are? Questioning someone's mental illness, because you do know misdiagnosis happens all the time. And we know that Trisha needs help. We know Trisha needs help. Who do you think you are to question somebody's mental illness in their essay? Who are you to question that? Have you had a conversation with her? Like Dr. Drew has? Have you actually talked to her? Have you talked to her about her essay? Have you talked to her about her mental illness? No, you haven't. You went through a whole bunch of videos where she's fucking problematic and came up with your own opinion, and you made your opinion a fucking fact. But remember, these opinions are my own, and opinions aren't facts. Nice way to try to cover your ass there. So, how can you trust anything that comes out of Trisha's mouth, though? I don't. But I have enough human decency to not question someone's mental health or their SA. She has done enough shit that I read off, and that's not including everything that I have read off, that she can be canceled for. But why are we going so low? What has happened to fucking humanity where we go so low? Because I'm going to tell you what. I better not see you mofos even cape for anyone that Keemstar turns around and says they're lying about their essay. I better not see any of you cape for the girl. Keemstar does it all the time. Mysterious, you had a lot of likes on Keemstar. I better not hear, I'm sorry that happened to you. You don't get to pick and choose who you believe. You show compassion for fucking human beings in the first place. And no matter how problematic Trisha has been, she's still a fucking human being. And if you can't see that something is wrong with her, I am sorry for you. Show some compassion. Show some empathy. Because at the end of the day, Trisha is still a fucking human being. I can call her out for so much shit. I don't have to go to her essay or her mental illness. She's been so goddamn problematic, you don't even have to touch it. She damn right she needs to be called out. She needs to be called out for the shit that I have here. That's what she needs to be called out for. Cancel her just like Shane Dawson was canceled. Because there's enough there that she can get canceled just like Shane Dawson was. Without going for her essay. Without going for her mental illness. She's done enough problematic shit, you don't need any of that. Did we go after... So when we canceled Shane, when we actively canceled Shane, did we go after Shane's essay? Did we go after Shane's mental health? Because we all know he had mental health issues. Did we go after that? No. Just as fucking problematic. Except for he was able to change people's mind by his fucking documentaries and fool people into he was fucking changed. But you know what taught us that he didn't fucking change? When we found out he was part of Bye Sister. And he was a snake in the grass the whole entire fucking time. He didn't change, honey. So, we canceled Shane without asking all those questions, didn't we? And you know, the sad thing is I don't see any pushback on this mysterious tea. I don't see any pushback on mysterious tea. Everybody's just going with the flow. You know why? Because it's the popular opinion. Do you know this has caused me to agree with Nicholas DiOrio? This debacle here has caused me to agree with Nicholas DiOrio. Because Nicholas DiOrio was talking about Petty Page's video, and he was getting on people who was talking shit in a Reddit about the video Petty Page was going to do. And he was like, y'all haven't even heard what she said yet. So I guess going against the popular opinion is wrong then, huh? This has caused me to agree with Nicholas DiOrio. Do you know how angry I am about that? Thank you, Mysterious. You caused me to agree with Nicholas DiOrio. I hope you're happy. I usually agree more with Nick's takes than the rest of them, but still. Calls me to agree with Nicholas DiOrio. Like, what the hell? But he's right. Y'all haven't even heard what Trisha said. What Trisha? Lord have mercy. Y'all haven't even heard what Petty Page said yet. Her video ain't out yet. So why are y'all complaining already? You know what's funny? Here's the funny part. Okay, so I can't remember which Reddit. It's either the H3 Reddit or the Frenemies Reddit, alright? They're happy about the Mysterious Tea videos. But now they're starting to say, because remember I learned how to Reddit. I'm so proud of myself. Because I was scared of that app, I'm not gonna lie. You know what they're saying now? They're saying, Mysterious seems to be really stuck on Trisha Paytas. Like, she has a hate boner for her. Like, it's not healthy. Bambi, what? Notice what you said. What are you talking about, Bambi? I don't see. Did you at me? What did you say? This shows your colors when you treat Trisha or anyone this way, not theirs. End of story. Yeah, damn right. Damn right. If that's the one you were talking about me reading. Oh, it gets worse, guys. It gets worse. There's hypocrisy in there. There's a little bit of hypocrisy. There's a little bit of snitchery. There's a Shane video that she did that she took off her channel. There's that. Okay, baby, you're going to have to retype it because it's all the way up there. We canceled Shane Moore for rolling his eyes at Toddy's SA on live. We canceled Shane not only... Listen, Shane canceled himself in that... Shane canceled himself in that. We had already canceled him. I mean, hello, the Smiths got involved. We already had canceled his ass over the SA and the, not the SA, but the sexualization of kids and the racism. He canceled himself with that live stream. Well, let me tell you now, the stands are awaiting the rising from the ashes of their prodigal son, Shane Dawson. So, oh, tacos. Oh, yeah, tacos. I want tacos. Trisha needs help. Agreed. And she won't get it if people continue to watch and make her money. I want to see her come back, but she needs help. In order for it to work, she needs time off. I agree. Peter Mon said that. I agreed 100% with Peter Mon on that. Yeah. He rolled his eyes and saying, what did he say? I was molested too. I was something too. Yeah. No. You know what Shane did in that Instagram live? He showed y'all who he really was. He went mask off. Just like D'Angelo Wallace said, he went mask off. He showed you who he really was. He showed you that he wasn't the empath that he swore he was. Yeah, Skip, yes. Shane fucked up and came to the beauty community. They cancel folks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's not a damn lie. They do. They cancel people like that. Yeah, that's what Bambi had said, Taylor. Yep. I didn't say D'Angelo went mask off. Oh, I meant Shane went mask off in that Instagram live. Yes, Dion, the beauty community is vicious. Why I deleted 1,300 old videos, but I don't care about that. I don't care. I don't care what videos she deletes. I just think it's funny that we can talk about Trisha Paytas deleting videos, but nobody's questioning the videos that Mysterious T deleted. Nobody's questioning that. Yes, Manny got canceled just for being a bad friend. Shane should have stayed in his lane. Yep. But you know what? Manny came back. And he's doing better. And good for Manny. Oh, he called the beauty... Oh, yeah, he did call the beauty community a circus. I forgot about that, too. Well, I've been tweeting at her I tweeted at her all weekend. She never answered me, but I guess I don't have enough subscribers. I'm not important enough. Unless you're saying praises to her or you're a big channel, she doesn't respond. She responded to Hello Leash real quick, though. When Hello Leash said what she said in her live stream, she was quick to respond to that. She got butthurt over that one. Hello Leash has how many subscribers? How many does she have? I'm curious now. I mean, I know it's kind of going down right now because shit she went through. 47,000 subscribers, so they're about the same, so yeah. Yeah, the cancellation of Manny did, yeah, he did go to the hospital. Amber Chick's like, the beauty community said, oh, you want to go to the circus? Okay, honey. That's exactly what they did. Don't fuck with the beauty community. Don't fuck. No. They are vicious over there. Mm-hmm. He made a lot of money off of that. And that she was pro-Keem. Yeah, she's pro-Keem and pro-Gabby. Believe me, I'm going to show you hypocrisies. That's going to be in a later live stream. Yep, she went from 6K to 40K in 1 week. And a lot of that had to do with Papa Gut, which I'm not blaming him for. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting him down. He seems like a chill dude. You know, he seems like a chill dude. You know, he's, I don't know, he seems like a chill dude. I know he goes up there with his wife sometimes, too. It'll be like Mama and Papa Gut. But, alright, well, I'm gonna get out of here. But, make sure to be here tomorrow night. Because we got Shane Dawson video to watch. I gotta put a filter over it. And words, you know. I have to do that. But I ain't cutting none of that out, though. So you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, come back tomorrow night. We got a Shane Dawson video to watch. Guys. I find it funny that all these problematic Stan fan bases are now trying to say that because Trisha is now being canceled, everything they said is not invalid. So, alright guys. Again, tomorrow night, Shane Dawson video. And remember, keep that shit real. Please, for the love of God. Because I'm over calling out people who are not keeping it real and they want to delete a bunch of tweets and videos. Peace out.